up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into my favorite palette combinations. I think this is volume 4. Don't quote me. So since I own so many palettes, sometimes I feel like certain color stories will go well with other color stories, and that's why I go ahead and combine both the palettes. Matter of fact, no, I think this is volume number 5. Anyway, that's not the point. Let's get into it. So I got a few Juvia's Place. I got some Color Pops. I got some Mented Cosmetics, some and some Glam Light. So start off with Juvia's Place since they sitting on the top. They're the smallest ones. Lately, you know, they love to come up with these 6 pans. So I got the Allure Volume 2 and the I Live I Love Ice Palette. And I said that in the Allure 2 video that I feel like these would go well together. I think I actually did combine them together in that video. So it's not like this is just something I talked about. I actually combined them together. I feel like these would be gorgeous together because you got these nice icy pastel shades. Like I can dust this over the top after I use the navy blue shade or the deep shade in here to make everything cohesive and nice. Plus these dual chromes in here are nice and shiny for inner corners, whereas all the shades in this one I can put on the lid. So that's why I feel like these would be great palette combinations. And like I said, I did a palette combination of these 2 palettes in my review of the Allure Volume 2 palette. The next 2 I have, again, I believe I talked about, no, I didn't talk about these in that video, but I have the, what is this, the Blushed Rose and the Mauves palette. I feel like these will complement each other pretty nicely just because you get some light blush pink shades to go with the darker Outer V shades, and then you get some unique inner corner shades since most of this palette seems to be dark and it has a lot of satins, and I feel like these shimmers in here are a little more metallic. So you can put the satin shimmer on the lid, then you can add the metallic for a nice shimmer. I mean for a nice bright metallic shine to the lid. Or you can just use the shimmers in here for inner corners and use these as like your transition shades in your crease, and you can use all the dark shades in here for your Outer V. So that's why I feel like these are good palettes to combine together if you own both of them, or if you're looking at Juvia's Place right now, because I think I got an email saying they had a 70% off sale today or 60% off sale, and I know they've been doing 50% off for the last like 2 or 3 days, something like that. So now this next one, I'm sorry if you don't own one of these palettes. This palette is absolutely wonderful. This is one of the best color pop palettes that they came out with before they started coming out with all the good ones they have now. This is the Good Sport. I absolutely love this palette. I secretly wish they would bring it back. Like when they used to ask people what they want to bring back, I'm like, bring back Good Sport. But I feel like Good Sport would actually go really well with the Sonic Blooms palette, because you got all these cool, unique, grungy shades to it, and then you got all these nice, bright, warm shades in here. So I feel like this deeper shade right here would go really nice with some of the deeper shades in here if you want to do a multi layered matte look, or the shimmers in here would just flow really nicely with this palette here because of some of the warmer tones in here. But either way, I feel like both of these will go good together. This combination I have not actually tried yet. I want to try it though, but I want to show y'all a video of it before I took them home and then try to do a look with them. Because what I do is normally during the week, like I do a different eye look every day with different palettes, so then that way I don't have to worry about only using new stuff. I can use some of my older stuff too, like the Good Sport palette. That's kind of old, and the Sonic Moon is kind of old as well, but you know, I still love both of them. Next, I have some Mented Cosmetics. So I have the new Coral Blossom palette she just came out with, and then I have the Lemonade palette that she just came out, but she has had out for a while. Now they don't make the Lemonade one anymore. You can't even buy it off her website. You can't buy it off Beauty Bay. You can't buy it like anywhere. But I feel like these tones would go really well together. I'm trying to hold the palette so you can see. See what I'm saying? Like I feel like the shimmers in here are like a little more metallic than that purple right there. So like this shade right here would be more metallic, and this one would be more metallic, and I can use that purple as like a pop of inner corner highlight. And then if I wanted more neutrals, I could use this palette, where if I want some brights from here, I can use this palette. So I feel like these would be 2 good summer palettes to combine together when summer gets here. I'm not going to do it now. I probably will do it in the summer coming up, but I feel like they are 2 palettes that are going to go really nicely together, so I figured I would show them to you as well. Now we're getting to the end. We only have like 2 sets left. I got a couple of Glam Light palettes to show. So I got the Surge palette from Blend Buddy Cosmetics, and I want to put it with the Ice Cream Dream palette, because if you all remember, I don't like the shimmers in the Ice Cream Dream palette, and this was one of the palettes with Deceiving Color Stories, because the pastel shades in here I feel like deepen down, whereas these acid wash shades in here don't deepen down, which makes me think the pastels in here won't deepen down. So like if these pastels deepen down, I can use the lighter pastels in here to work with this palette, and then I can try out the shimmers in this one to go with this. So I feel like these would be two good palettes to work together. I know people really like this palette. I am not a fan of it, but I do love this Blend Bunny one. So I figured if I put this one with the Blend Bunny one, I'll like it a little bit more. And since I already have it in my collection, I want to like utilize it. So I'm thinking if I put both of them together, I would like them a whole lot better. So I'm going to take that home and try that. I might try it sometime this week. I don't know. We'll see. I got so many palettes sitting in my dresser right now that I got for Christmas from my friend that I still haven't used. So we'll have to see how well that goes. The last two I have to talk about are the Glam Light Red Velvet Cupcake palette and the Glam Light Pie palette from last year. So I feel like the tones in here are really similar, which is why they will go pretty well together. So you have the neutrals in the pie palette to kind of ground this one down some more, but you still have some fun pops of color in here. So like you have the reds and you have a lot of more purpley shimmers and a few mauve tones that you can add to this one to get a more mauve look. And then you can take some of these deeper shades right here and use the neutral and just add like a pop of purple from this palette, and maybe use like the red on the lower lash line or something. So that's why I feel like both of these would go nicely together. Plus you have a cute little blush in the middle there. Just a random side note. But yeah, I feel like both of these palettes will really work together nicely and giving out a lot of nice looks. So those were all the palettes I have as far as my favorite palette combinations. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Let me know, do you all do this, like combine certain palettes together? Because I know Andrea Montanalo was talking about how she does it, and I'm like, I do it on occasion too. I'm trying to get into doing it more because I used to do it more, and now I've been doing it like less and less because I have so many palettes, so I just try to use one and that's it. But it's like I feel like it's fun to do that sometimes, and lately I think like last week I did it and I really got into it again. So that's why I'm like, I'm trying to get back into it and trying to get into doing it more, because I feel like it helps me utilize my collection a little bit more. And since we know my collection is so extensive, I want to be able to utilize it as much as possible. Anyway, like I was saying, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys at the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.